Hi, I'm Kandra. Welcome to Yoga Over 40. If you're not over 40, stick around. Today we're working on foundations in 5. This one's a little different. Today we're looking at alternatives for down dog. So consider this your anti-down dog foundation, okay? So today we're going to be on the mat. Obviously, if you'd like a blanket under your knees, go ahead and grab that. Join me down here. I am going to employ my trusty blocks. I've had several students who down dog doesn't really work for, or it's new enough that it's not a resting pose, right? It is a full strength pose, so doing it for long can just really be too much in a practice, and we want your practice to be challenging but doable. So let's look at some alternatives. So let's start first of all with our down dog. So in a down dog, I am shoring up my triceps and bringing them kind of up and under and making the upper part of my back broad. My shoulders are a little bit down on my back. I'm not shoving them down. They're just a little bit down. And I can either bend or straighten my legs, or I can have my heels down or not. The idea here for me is a straight line from my fingertips to my tailbone. So instead of being here, right, being back here. Now that means super bent legs, go to town. So this, like I said, can get to be a lot. So let's look at some alternatives. First of all fours. Excellent alternative for down dog for many different things. So first of all, I'm getting this nice extended body in opposition, meaning my tailbone is pulling away from the center of my body to the back. The crown of my head is pulling forward, and I'm pushing up and out of my shoulders. So here I am in my very active all fours. I'm not hanging out, right? It's very, very active, and that will help you with building strength. So here we have this beautiful posture. When we go into one-legged, like a three-legged dog, like one leg lifting the sky, when you're on all fours, that can be bird dog. The thing to watch out is that hip and the belly. Automatically, belly wants to come down and arch, and the hip wants to drop. So to have that strength, really engaging through the core, through the front of the thigh, through the hip flexor, pushing up and out. And this will be a workout. And if you're doing hip circles up above, you can do them down here the same way, right? And if you're doing hips to the side like this in down dog, same thing. Okay, the other really nice alternative, if you want to do all three in a practice, is dolphin here. And in this, my shoulders are not over my elbows, right? We're not here in plank. I'm pushing back out. Again, thinking my triceps supporting, thinking of my belly button coming up and in, like to my spine, and finding that long line. Again, I can push through here. You'll find this is a lot of strength. It's a little bit different feeling than down dog, but you'll find this in your upper back. This is a killer. It's good. So going between all three positions is kind of nice. So here we are. I can do that down dog, hip raise. I can do the hip circles. Leg raise. I can do the hip circles, and I can drop the hips. Same thing here. Now, the one thing I will say, when we're doing the step through, when you're stepping through, which can be very tricky, going from here and letting that leg get through, finding this space, right? And also having that hip flexor strength to bring it through. It can be very challenging. So when you are here on all fours, you clearly have no room for that, right? So the best thing here is taking your hands to blocks. You can even bring the blocks closer and picking that leg up, stepping it through, and now you're in your low lunge, right? Just those blocks can help. And the great thing about blocks is you can be even higher up. So making more room for your leg, right? And even going into a runner's lunge, or and then up to high lunge, you'll find these blocks to be very helpful so that you can do that step through without feeling like it's just not doable for you. This is a great option. So give it a shot. See if the dolphin position or the all fours, the step through with blocks works for you. Let me know how it goes. Leave me a little comment or a little message. Like and subscribe if you like what we're doing here. And I'll see you in another video.